everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Storytime. So today's lucky topic was submitted by the user BAM! And they said puberty. Wow. What a lovely and horrible time. A mixture of things. So I'm going to explain puberty in the best I know, because I am 14. I am not through puberty. But I have gone through it. So, let's just explain everything now. My dog just got up. He's like, boy, you talking about puberty? Girl, I'm going to get out of here because I don't want to hear this stuff. So, puberty is a time in your life where man and woman, you are going to grow up physically and you're getting older. So, generally, women go through puberty quicker. Women go through puberty before men do, and some guys may ask, why is that? I wish I knew, but I don't. But I don't know. I don't know. But women do go through puberty before men, and yeah, if you're in grade 8 and you still feel that you haven't gone through puberty, don't worry, because you are going to go through it very soon. Puberty hit me this year, which was grade 8. I'm going to freshman now. It hit me the most this year. I'm not going to lie. And I'm going to explain through all of it because the user specified that it was my puberty. But I'm going to just go through a couple things and some things that I've noticed throughout puberty. So I'm not going to go in depth when it comes to physical changes because obviously I don't think that's uncalled for. But through puberty, your entire body changes. And, whatever. It changes. But I'm going to go through, personally, the voice. Because the voice, in my school, I don't know if it's at yours, but at my school, everybody is obsessed with their voice being deep. It all started in grade 6. My friend Matthew. Not the one you guys may know of. That's always in my videos. That's in my videos sometimes. Not him, a different Matthew. If you guys watched the 4K special, he was paintballing with me there. Anyways, he was the first kid to go through puberty. He was the one that had the deepest voice. We were all praying him, like, oh my god, you're so old. Oh my goodness, dude, this is crazy. Look at you, hands and knees. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. He was the first one. Even our teachers were like, wow, this is quite young for him to go through puberty. Well, it's not quite young, however, it is a shocking age to hear a 12, 11-year-old, hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, it's that. So we were all astonished by that and all very curious about what happened. So we would always question him, what happened this, what happened that? And he'd be like, dude, back away, please. But whatever. And people in my school are always like, sometimes in your sentence you may lower your voice or higher your voice. People in my school always say, you're lowering your voice isn't deep. They always criticize you for it because they assume that you're trying to sound older. And they criticized me when I didn't go through puberty, which was at the beginning of grade 8 and all before that, because I still did YouTube at the time, and people always told me, in your videos you make it sound so deep, which to me, I didn't try to, I just talked normally. So, whatever. The year went by and eventually, I eventually hit puberty, and it's not, people say that puberty sucks, like, they make it sound so horrible, like, it's not that bad, I mean, but it's questionable, because, let me tell you, as a guy, voice cracks are annoying. All the girls that I'm around always say, Andrew, you just had a voice crack, and I wouldn't even notice. They're like, oh my god, you just had a voice crack. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And it's just annoying. But my side of puberty, basically, I think it was because I went to Las Vegas, if you guys remember the video, in a couple months ago, and my voice was still higher than it is now. And I guess I went to bed one night going, alright, I'm gonna have a great sleep tonight. Woke up the next morning, baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. That's how it kind of went for me. Puberty for voice especially, I think, snaps. Like, before that, you always get voice cracks. Like, you know when your voice is going to deepen when you get a lot of voice cracks, which that was the case with me. I got many voice cracks, and I was like, oh my god, my voice is going to get deeper, oh my god. And so I was always like, oh my gosh, when is this going to happen? I'm excited, I'm worried, I'm scared, I'm, you know, whatever. And eventually I woke up one morning and my voice was deeper. And I was like, oh my god, what is happening? I felt my neck and I felt my Adam's apple. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. Now I can finally brag to my friends that my voice is deep and theirs is still high. But trust me, don't brag about puberty, because like, before I hit puberty, I was always jealous of my friends that I already have. But it's nothing to be jealous about, because everybody's going to go through it. But I'm a hypocrite for saying that, because I was jealous at one point. My Minecraft is lagging. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I'm just gonna keep it down. Whatever. So I was bragging to my friends and all that stuff, and so practically almost everybody in my class went through puberty by the end of the year, and it was like this, honestly, and because I was in a split class this year, and everybody always, you know, said, oh, when's puberty gonna hit you, before it hit and all that stuff. But it hit me quick, and now my voice is deeper and all that stuff. And it's still gonna get deeper, because I'm gonna look back in a couple months and I'm like, oh my god, my voice is so squeaky. What am I talking about? But the one thing that I don't like about puberty, like, I don't care about the whole changing thing. Like, I'm excited to change, you know, I'm excited to grow facial hair and all that stuff. Obviously I don't want to go Duck Dynasty or anything, just whatever. The only thing I don't like is when family comes in and says, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, your voice, oh my god, your voice. It's like, yeah, I noticed my voice is like this, but you don't need to point it out in front of all my family. I remember, I remember when I hit puberty, at that point, I haven't seen my grandparents in probably a month, and I went to go for a sleepover there, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to Grandma's house, yeah, I'm so excited. I walked in the door and was like, hey, how's it going? And she was like, my grandma was like, who's at the front door? Like, legit, serious, like, who's at my front door? She's like, oh my god, it's Andrew, and she was like, your voice is so deep, and I was like, because I've already adapted to my voice, and I'm like, no, it's not. She's like, it's been so long since I've seen you, your voice has changed, all that stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness, girl, stop it. And yeah, that's the only, I just don't like that. And that's the main thing I don't like about puberty. You know, I can deal with everything else, just that. But if you guys haven't hit puberty yet, one thing I have to tell you, I'm experienced, like, when it comes to, I just came out of grade 8, and I'm going into grade 9. If you guys are already past grade 8, into grade 9, whatever, high school, then you're fine. You probably don't know this. But if you're going into grade 8 soon, you need to understand that through grade 7 and 8, it's going to be the hardest years of puberty. Because some of your friends may be going through puberty and you may not be, or you will be that one friend whose voice is very deep and everybody will go, oh my god, over you. But if you aren't going through puberty, don't feel like it's something to do. Like, I had a person in my class physically, like, trying to grab their Adam's apple and pulling it. Like, that is bad for you. Like, everybody was so desperate to get their voice deep. And it is not good for you whatsoever. Especially when you're trying to pull your Adam's apple out to pop. That is bad. So eventually, guys, you all will hit puberty. But I can't stress it enough. It will hit you eventually. It will hit you eventually. Now, it may not necessarily happen in grade 8. However, it will happen in your teenage years. That's my story about puberty. I know I didn't get much in depth about everything, but I just wanted to explain everything about it. Especially because the user said that something about, let me read the comment I have here. I need to understand it. My parents won't tell me, and I'm 11, so I don't know when it's going to happen or what's happening. So, yeah. Like I said, it can happen anytime. You know, there's no specific date for it. It's not like you're going to wake up one day, oh my god, my voice is going to get bigger or deeper today. Oh my god, yes! It's not going to be like that. It's going to be, oh my god, I just woke up today. My voice is deeper. Puberty's here. And you'll notice that. So, guys, that is the story on my puberty experience. and, you know, things within puberty. So if you guys did enjoy this video of story time, it would mean the most to smash that like button. We've been getting so much support on these, and it means the world to me, and I love doing these videos. I love talking to you guys and love expressing these stories to you guys. So leave me a comment down below on a topic you guys want me to talk about. It could be anything. I will talk about it, and these things are interesting. I like talking about them. So thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace!